Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. I hope that you're doing well. This is what you don't see coming for the week of December 21st, 2025. Keep in mind, it is a collective general reading, not individualized nor personalized to you. Messages may come through today that do not fully resonate, and if that happens, don't get upset. It just means that one message is meant for someone else. So take what fits, how it fits, leave what doesn't, and be sure to check out your other placements. If you don't know where your other placements are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Just take a look at that site, and then you can come back here and watch the video of your choosing. Also, in that description box is information how you can become a time traveler. So take a look at that as well. With all of that said, now let's begin. Tapping into the Aquarius collective now for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Aquarius not see coming for the week of December 21st, 2025? I feel like there's something you want to say. My throat chakra is starting to go on me. What does Aquarius not see coming this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming? Screenshot. And at the bottom of the deck, we have impersonator. Tell me more about screenshot and impersonator here for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. One more shuffle here. Thank you. You have the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Star card, and the Ten of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, you have Seven of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here for Aquarius? Why is the Knight of Pentacles here for Aquarius? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Magician. Why is the Two of Wands here? Why is the Two of Wands here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Ace of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Strength card. Why is the Star card here? Why is the Star card here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Star card, clarified by Ace of Cups, the Moon, and the Lovers. Ten of Cups. Why is the Ten of Cups here for Aquarius? One more shuffle. Thank you. Ten of Cups, clarified by Five of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. Tell me about this Seven of Cups, Nine of Swords, Four of Pentacles here. One more shuffle here. Thank you. You have someone pretty worried this week. Six of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Sun, the Devil, the Tower. Yeah, you have someone pretty worried here this week, Aquarius. I'm not sure what tower moment occurred here between you and this person or how long ago it was. But we have the Star card here. And this is your energy. This is this entity's energy, okay? So I don't know who this is, your boss, your friend, your family member, your lover. I know that you've been recovering here from some kind of tower moment. You're still heartbroken over what has occurred. You're trying to find the clarity of mind this week to figure out what to do. You feel like you don't have all of the information, like the screen here is blank. You'd like to get evidence. You'd like to get proof. I almost feel like you're asking God or Source to give you a sign about what you should do in respect to this connection. You don't know whether to keep it. You don't know whether to walk away from it. So there seems to be here a lot of emotion underneath the surface because of some tower moment that occurred. You feel like you don't have enough proof or facts or evidence or information to be able to make a concrete decision this week about whether or not you want to stay, go, reconnect. You know, I don't know what's transpired here. And there's almost this feeling, I don't think you've spoken to a lot of people about this. My throat keeps going. So I think you have suppressed a lot of this. There seems to be a lot of internal processing here going on for the Aquarius collective, mentally and emotionally, although I don't think you're telling everyone about it. But you don't know if you want to invest any more time into something that once made you happy. It could be a job. It could be your neighborhood where you live, your community. You know, it could be friends, friend group, family member. You know, I don't know if I said work, could be work. It could be within a relationship, like a romantic partnership. I just know that you're heartbroken about something that happened. You've been healing from a pretty significant shakeup that occurred. And this week, you're like, just show me a sign, basically, is what you're asking, because I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I want to keep investing in this or try to make it work. 7 of Pentacles plus a 3 of Pentacles is 10 of Pentacles. And this person's energy is a 10 of Pentacles. So this entity is definitely like the one that you had this tower moment with. This person is confused as well. 7 of Cups, they're confused. 9 of Swords in their head. 4 of Pentacles, very stuck in an emotional and mental loop about what happened as well. This person, though, is hoping that the two of you can move forward. From that 5 of Swords that took place, we have the 6 of Swords. So they're hoping that the connection could be rebuilt here. They just don't know if you want to reconnect. So it seems like you have an entity here. They seem to be more troubled or bothered this week because they don't know what you're going to do. They don't know if you will reconnect with them again or if you're just going to walk away entirely. And I feel like you're here, like you're not really sure if you can trust this entity after what happened. And you're looking for God to send you some sign to let you know it's okay to invest again or it's okay to walk away. Tell me more about this entity here for Aquarius. Tell me more about this entity here. One more shuffle. Thank you. This entity, 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Wands. I do think you have communication between you and this person. I don't know if you're initiating it or they're initiating it. It's a collective general reading. But over the course, of the next 8 days, there appears here to be conversation about that 10 of Swords, about whatever transpired here. And it looks like this person would like to restore this connection, but they also know that it's not ultimately their decision. Like you would need to, you know, come back to work or continue working here or whatever took place here. It's kind of like the ball is in your court and they know that. Is a general feeling here. There's remorse and regret about what transpired. This person certainly is missing you. If you wanted to call it over, I'm not saying they would be okay with it, but they would accept it. They kind of would have no choice, is the feeling that I get. They wouldn't like it, but they would have to accept it. Anything else Aquarius here needs to know about that conversation taking place this week? Looks like there is a conversation. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Conversation, 8 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, King of Swords. There you are. And we go right back to Wheel of Fortune and the 8 of Wands. So I would expect a conversation here. I don't know who's initiating it because it's different for all of you. But there seems to be here a discussion centered around, do we go our separate ways? Or do we try to make this work again? Can we actually come together and try to balance this out? Or do we go our separate ways? There's also an exchange here of apologies between you and this other entity, whoever they are to you. Okay, let's get you 3 cards of advice. So yeah, this week it looks like you're searching for an answer and you have another entity here quite worried that you might not return or reconnect with them. But I would expect a conversation here this week between the two of you. 3 cards of advice here for Aquarius this week. One more shuffle. Thank you. Advice. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the 9 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands, Temperance, the King of Wands, and then we have the Devil. Whether you want to stay connected or reconnect with this individual, there is something here about you pacing yourself in the conversation, not getting too upset. Sometimes when I see the 3 knights like this could be like very confrontational, kind of argumentative, right? A lot of passionate, it could be like quarreling or yelling. So there's something here about being very tempered, especially right behind the, I was going to say the Sagittarius card. Right behind the Knight of Wands, you have the Temperance card here. So there is something here about you bossing up a bit in that King of Wands, not lowering yourself. I know that you're angry and frustrated over whatever happened here, and you're quite disappointed and still healing from the heartbreak. But there's something here about just like tempering yourself or pacing yourself in communication, staying grounded this week. Make sure you nurture yourself. The more balanced you are, the better you'll be able to interact with this person, and the more clear-minded you will be when it comes to addressing what happened here. There's also something here that if you do want to reconnect with this person, if you do want to, stay at the job or go back to work, whatever toxic thing here occurred needs to be discussed. And it needs to be like the two of you need to actively work on healing whatever toxicity happened here. We can't just ignore it. In other words, we can't just like, okay, we had a conversation and now we're grounded. And it's like, no, we need to discuss what happened here. So if you by chance did want to take the inspired action, you want to reconnect with this person, far be it for me to tell you not to. I don't know what's transpired between you and them, but whatever toxic pattern or trait or behavior took place that contributed to that Ten of Swords moment that we saw, to that Tower moment, that needs to be discussed and healed. That is what I have for you, Aquarius, for the week of December 21st, 2025. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. And hype the video if you're able to do that. And good luck with this conversation. And I think the more grounded you are, the more better able you will be to receive those signs that you're looking for. I think you'll be more receptive to receiving them if you can just continue to ground yourself throughout the week. Until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.